Now, next what I have written here is Hamidun fil masjidi, and you will immediately recognize that this is not Jumla Failya. This is Jumla Ismiya. So we are working on Jumla Failya, and what is this Jumla Ismiya doing here? I have brought it for two reasons. One, to revise the ism. We have to keep on revising the ism and the principles that govern the use of different asma. We cannot forget them completely. And second, in the last video I used, we looked at an ayah, خَتَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَى قُلُوبِهِمْ وَعَلَى سَمْعِهِمْ وَعَلَى أَبْصَارِهِمْ غِشَاوَةٌ وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ عَظِيمٌ. This ayah of Surah Baqarah, I think ayah number 5. So we analyzed at the time that khatama is our verb, just like zahaba. So if we say khatama, that means he put a seal on. When we say khatamallahu, Allahu, lafz jalala is in rafa, so that's our file. So Allah put a seal on ala kulubihim, on their hearts. So ala kulubihim is our murakkabe jari, and in this murakkabe jari, as we discussed, we have murakkabe idafi as well. So kulubihim is mudaf ilayh, which is our murakkabe idafi, and that murakkabe idafi becomes ism majroor for our jar, harfe jar ala. So ala kulubihim, on their hearts. And we said at that time that this jar majroor, which is murakkabe jari, prepositional phrase, in that particular example was, we said, is actually that it is mutalliq fail. Okay, so if that was mutalliq fail and that is mutalliq fail, fil masjidi is also jar majroor. So whose mutalliq is this here? If you remember, we have discussed that this is muta'alliq khabar. So khabar is not present here. So in the absence of khabar, jar majroor becomes standing in for khabar. And when something is standing in for something, they are doing the job of that entity. For example, if Prime Minister is away on leave, and standing in Prime Minister will fill in the place and become standing in Prime Minister. But actually, in fact, although not elected Prime Minister, but in the absence of Prime Minister, will be doing all the activities of the Prime Minister. So our khabar, which is our jar majroor, which is mutalliq khabar and standing in for khabar, is actually our khabar here. So because this is a murakkab, we will say this is in the slot of, in the parking place of rafa, where rafa is supposed to be. This construction, this murakkab, this phrase is in state of rafa. So in that case it becomes, this is our mubtada and that becomes our khabar, and they combine to make jumla ismiya. So where is khabar? A khabar is not always written or said. In this particular example, what is dropped or mahzoof is the word mawjudun. So basically the complete sentence will be Hamidun mawjudun. Hamid is present. We can see clear marker of rafa here. Here we can't see marker of rafa when we say, we can't really say then that ism is marfu, because rafa is our ism and marfu is sifa of that ism and related to that ism. So here there is no clear markers of rafa compared to this. So we will say this is in the state of rafa, in place of rafa, in the place of rafa. And clearly this is marfu. This is also in state of rafa, but marfu as well. So Hamidun mawjudan, Hamid is present, our mubtada khabar, and fil masjidi, in the mosque, is our muta'alliq khabar. And in this example, this mubtada khabar and muta'alliq khabar combine to make jumla ismiya. So we got three components of jumla ismiya here. Similarly, we have three components of jumla failya here as well. When we say In this example, we have only two components, basic components. Zahaba Hamidun, Hamid went. Here it is Nasara Hamidun Zaidan. Hamid helped Zaid. So, what is the function of Zaid here? Zaid is our maf'ul, the object. So, this is our fail, the verb, subject, and object. And how, because there's nothing in between them, there's nothing here and nothing here. So, how do we know which one is subject and which one is object? We know that from Arab. We know that file is always marfu in the state of rafa, and now we know that our maf'ul is always in the state of nasab. It is clearly mansoob here with marker of nasab here, which is a double fatha. So Nasara Hamidun Zaidan. Hamid helped Zaid. In this sentence we have three parts of Jumla Failia: fail, file, and maf'ul, and we differentiate between file and maf'ul from Arab. Opposite to English, there is nothing here in between, or the word order arrangement is not such that we can say, oh, this is file and this is maf'ul. We can only identify file and maf'ul from their individual Arab. And in this case, we can also actually add a fourth component. We can say Nasara Hamidun Zaidan Fissuki, Jar Majroor. So Jar Majroor here will be then Muta'alliq fail. So Jar Majroor becomes our fourth component in this sentence, longer sentence. Then we've already made a complicated longer sentence, you know. So Nasara Hamidun Zaidan Fissuki, or Fil Masjidi. So Hamid helped Zaid in the market or in the masjid or in the mosque.